Please consider subscribing. It's free, but it gives you an update on all the videos that are coming. It really helps the channel. Consider liking something if you truly do like it. You can dislike it if you don't. And then a comment. And you don't need to agree, but please be civil, ironic when you post a comment. For the time being, at least, while the channel's on the smaller side, I can usually comment to questions or respond to them. But thinking about the Bill Belichick situation, not so much thinking about it so much as him in a mocking sort of way, like the media is kind of treating it, and it is kind of a sad, sordid tale. But thinking about it more in a metaphorical way as far as representing a lot of us. And I'm redoing my commentary on Ecclesiastes. The publisher is possibly interested in a new edition of it. And so I'm thinking about Ecclesiastes chapter 2, whether Solomon wrote this or not, or someone's portraying him, it's kind of mimicking his life. And in chapter 2, he gives himself to pleasure. He's going to test and see whether pleasure, untrammeled pleasure, will give him the good life. And he allows his wisdom to stay with him, so he's scrutinizing whether, given himself to all these things, he has more possessions, he has more power, he has more women, he has more of anything else or anyone else that anyone before him. In fact, that's one of the phrases, I had more of this than anyone before me. And so if the test doesn't work for him, it's not going to work for anyone else because he's at the top of the mountain. And then in verse 11, he pulls back, and the American Standard, the first three words are, "Thus I considered." And so he looks at the landscape of his life, and to use Ecclesiastes language, he realizes that what he's doing is chasing after wind. That there is no profit under the sun, another phrase that's used in Ecclesiastes, no profit apart from God. So whether it's, as we're looking at maybe somewhat of an extreme media-soaked example like Bill Belichick, or our own lives, maybe in more subtle ways, maybe not so egregious in our mind, more socially acceptable, but are we really pulling back and saying, thus I considered all the activities of my life, and what does it mean if I don't have a relationship with God? What is this life really all about? And Ecclesiastes has a lot to commend to really think through that thoughtfully, honestly, and frankly, very practically.